Our story unfolds in the heart of the American Midwest, in a cozy two-story farmhouse nestled amidst rolling cornfields, just outside a small town named Harmony Creek, Iowa. Eleanor, a vibrant woman just shy of her 81st birthday, sat on her porch swing, a steaming mug of Earl Grey tea warming her hands. The late afternoon sun cast long shadows across her meticulously kept garden, where ruby-red tomatoes plumped on their vines and sunflowers stood tall like golden sentinels. Eleanor had lived a full life, marked by the joys and sorrows that time inevitably etches onto the human heart. She'd raised 3 wonderful children with her late husband, George, a kind and hard-working farmer who'd passed away peacefully a decade prior. Now, her days were filled with tending her garden, reading well-worn novels, and the comforting rhythm of small-town life. Her children, Mark, Susan, and David, all lived within a few hours' drive and visited regularly, their laughter and chatter filling the old farmhouse with a familiar warmth. However, lately, a subtle unease had begun to settle over Eleanor. It wasn't a physical ailment, though the aches and pains of 80 years were certainly present. It was more of a quiet introspection, a gentle sifting through the memories and experiences that had shaped her life. Sometimes, as she looked at old photographs, George in his faded denim overalls, her children with their gap-toothed smiles, a wistful sigh would escape her lips. One crisp autumn afternoon, Mark and his wife Lisa came for a visit. As they sat in Eleanor's cozy living room, a fire crackling merrily in the hearth, Mark started reminiscing about his childhood. "You know, Mom," he said, a thoughtful expression on his face. "Sometimes I wonder what things would have been like if Grandpa had made different choices with the farm back then. Maybe we wouldn't have had those tough years." Eleanor's hand, which was gently stroking her cat, Mittens, paused. She looked at her son, her eyes filled with a gentle understanding. "Oh, Mark," she said softly, her voice carrying the wisdom of years. "Your grandpa did the best he could with what he had. Farming wasn't always easy, you know. There were droughts and market fluctuations. He worked himself to the bone for all of us." Lisa chimed in, placing a comforting hand on Mark's arm. "That's right, honey. We can't look back with what-ifs. They don't do us any good. We are where we are because of everything that came before." Later that evening, Susan called. Eleanor was telling her about Mark and Lisa's visit when Susan sighed. "Sometimes, Mom," she confessed, "I get so frustrated with Dad's memory issues towards the end. It made things so hard on you." Eleanor's voice remained calm. "Susan, your father was a good man. He loved us deeply. Those last years were difficult, yes, but they don't erase all the wonderful years we had together. We made a life, a family. We have so much to be grateful for." A few weeks later, David came to visit with his 2 teenage children, Emily and Ben. As they were helping Eleanor in the garden, Emily remarked, "Grandma, Aunt Susan is so good at baking. Her apple pie is the best. I wish I could bake like that." Eleanor smiled, her eyes twinkling. "Emily, you have your own special talents. You're a fantastic artist. And Ben tells me you're a whiz with computers. Everyone has their own gifts, sweetheart. It's not about being the same. It's about being the best you can be." One evening, as Eleanor watched the local news, a story about rising crime rates in a nearby city came on. She sighed, a familiar worry creeping in. Her neighbor, Mrs. Henderson, who was visiting, patted her hand. "Don't let that get you down, Eleanor," she said kindly. "There's still so much good in the world. Look at our little town, people helping each other, the beauty of the seasons. We have a lot to be thankful for." These small, seemingly ordinary moments held profound lessons for Eleanor. They were gentle reminders of the wisdom she had accumulated over her long life. Lessons about acceptance, gratitude, and the importance of focusing on the positive. Time continued its steady march. Eleanor celebrated her 81st birthday with all her children and grandchildren gathered around her, the farmhouse filled with laughter and love. As she blew out the candles on her cake, she made a silent wish to continue embracing each day with grace, to cherish the present moment, and to remember the invaluable lessons she had learned along the way. Key takeaways and advice for a vibrant life after 80. Drawing from Eleanor's experiences and the underlying wisdom of a life well lived, here are essential strategies for navigating the golden years with grace and fulfillment. Embrace gratitude and avoid blaming the past. It's tempting to look back and ponder what ifs, perhaps even attributing current challenges to the decisions of past generations. However, dwelling on blame creates a cycle of negativity. Our ancestors and parents acted with the knowledge and resources available to them at the time, often motivated by love and a desire for a better future for their children. Cultivating gratitude for their efforts fosters inner peace and sets a positive example for future generations, teaching them to appreciate the past without being burdened by regret. Nurture your relationship with your spouse. For those fortunate enough to share their later years with a spouse, the lifelong partnership is a precious treasure. However, maintaining happiness requires ongoing effort, mutual understanding, and unwavering love. Avoid taking each other for granted or letting minor irritations create distance. Embrace patience, understanding, and care. At the heart of a strong, enduring relationship lies mutual respect. Listen to your spouse's perspective, even after decades together, and approach each day with a mindset of valuing your partner. Cherish the time you spend together, finding joy in simple acts of companionship. Laughter is a powerful tool for keeping the heart light and the connection vibrant. Finally, practice forgiveness. Letting go of grudges creates space for love to flourish and strengthens the bond over time. Celebrate individuality and avoid comparing children. Comparing children, even with seemingly good intentions, can have detrimental effects on their self-esteem and the family bond. Each child is a unique individual with their own strengths, talents, and pace of growth. Instead of focusing on perceived shortcomings in comparison to siblings, acknowledge and celebrate each child's individuality. Recognize their unique abilities and potential, fostering their confidence and strengthening your relationship with them. Provide equal love and support, creating an environment where they feel seen and valued for who they are, not who they are compared to. Maintain a positive outlook on life. Life inevitably presents challenges, but dwelling on negativity can shape a pessimistic worldview, especially for younger generations. Be mindful of the impact of negative words and attitudes on children. Instead of constantly emphasizing difficulties, strive to offer a more hopeful and balanced perspective. Even in the face of adversity, frame challenges in a way that instills hope and highlights the possibility of positive change. Model resilience and optimism, teaching children that while hardships are inevitable, our response defines us. Focus on the beauty and good that still exist in the world, cultivating gratitude and a sense of hope for the future. Prioritize physical well-being. Reaching the milestone of 80 with the ability to care for oneself is a gift. Taking care of your body is not just about physical fitness. It's about preserving independence and self-respect. Small, everyday tasks become symbols of autonomy. Continue to engage in physical activity to maintain mobility and strength. Nourish your body with a balanced diet. Pay attention to the signals your body sends and adopt a mindful approach to health. Mental peace is also crucial. Managing stress benefits overall well-being. A healthy body allows you the freedom to pursue activities you love and maintain a sense of purpose. Nurture mental clarity. Maintaining a sharp mind is essential for a fulfilling and independent life. Engage your brain daily with enjoyable activities like reading, puzzles, or learning new skills. Physical exercise increases blood flow to the brain, enhancing cognitive function. A balanced diet, rich in omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, supports brain health. Prioritize mental well-being by minimizing stress through relaxation techniques. Social interaction is vital for mental stimulation and combating loneliness. A clear mind empowers you to make better decisions, handle challenges with ease, and approach each day with confidence and joy. Cultivate happy family relationships. Beyond the spousal relationship, nurturing bonds with children and grandchildren is crucial. Show appreciation for their presence in your life and actively engage in their experiences. Be a source of wisdom and support, offering guidance without being overbearing. Create opportunities for shared moments and traditions that strengthen family ties. Forgiveness and understanding are essential for navigating family dynamics. Remember that love and connection are vital for emotional well-being at any age. In conclusion, the journey through life's later years is a unique chapter filled with opportunities for reflection, connection, and continued growth. By embracing gratitude, nurturing relationships, celebrating individuality, maintaining a positive outlook, and prioritizing both physical and mental well-being, individuals can navigate their 80s and beyond with grace, fulfillment, and joy. The wisdom gleaned from a long life is a precious gift, one that can illuminate the path for ourselves and the generations that follow. If you found these insights valuable, please share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what resonated with you the most. To support our channel and help us continue creating content like this, please like this video and subscribe. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, how would you rate this video? Let us know your score in the comments.